Los Angeles. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go to wrap up a busy weekend of football.
Taken at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive.
They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
Second down and 6 now.
Throwing, Jones.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment. So this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Jones. And that's incomplete.
Here's second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And it certainly hadn't taken Herbert long to earn his status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. Locked and loaded at every snap. And the second he sees an opening, that ball is soaring downfield. You better be on your toes against him on defense. The second you turn your head, he'll burn you.
And that's going to be good for the Chargers' first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. Let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, We'll see more of that in the future.
The end result, 21 yards.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run the counter. Irving, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Tucker's kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate. Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 35. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. Got his man. It's Dulcich. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 23. Operating from the gun. Jones. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down and a yard. Back to throw. Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Off the bootleg, Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. They call it a loss of a yard there. And now what we have here, a third and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's fourth down. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get sixes instead of threes.
They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And Graham on the ground. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
As my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
On first down, it's Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 2nd and 5. Again, Herbert. The connection made. It's Graham. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Let's go. Let's get that touch.
Now it's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. On the option right, Herbert. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Tucker's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Throwing again on second down. Jones. He finds his man. Complete. It's Duncan. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Duncan.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
A try here for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception.
Escapes the defender.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Chargers ready to take over.
They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know it was a gain, But you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Give him 6 yards in the first down. They run the counter. Irving. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Here's Herbert. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
They run the counter. Irving. And he'll be taken down at the 34. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Here's Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Dalton Kincaid
From 4 yards out.
and the Chargers have retaken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Tucker with the extra point, and it gives him a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line.
Powering his way forward.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Mac Jones going to lead his offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
Throwing Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Broncos in the hurry up, trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. Now Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 33. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Herbert on first down now. Over the middle, complete. That's Graham.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there to see if they can build on that stop. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
This taken in by Kincaid. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well. It's a down inside the 20.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So that one is his third of the game, and if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the score line. Joe Burrow, 2 touchdown passes, as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. From there, we're off to check out another game, and you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you, and you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We're accustomed to seeing strong quarterback play. We got that in the first half from Justin Herbert. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter.
This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
Oh, big time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Like you've been here before.
They'll try to run this one in, and he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Chargers are able to extend their lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. That is caught. And out across midfield down to the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Pushing through the contact. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
2nd down and 8.
Back to throw. Jones. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll look to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And out of bounds right around the 20. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it it winds up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Jones now on third down. And that is incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down.
Field goal coming from wk1.
From the left hash, this from 34.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
On is the Chargers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Fielded at about the 28. That'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10 at their 38. Throwing to start the drive. Jones.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5. At the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Same connection. Dulcich once again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Here's Jones. Throwing on first down.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
More from LA in a moment. From the 41, here's second and 4.
Now a toss left side. It's Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a third and 3.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long? Back to throw. Jones.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 15. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do. and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 15. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
They run the counter. Irving. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Keep those sticks moving. Down like a lawnmower, baby.
Herbert on 3rd down now.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Keep going.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. He finds his man complete. That's Manning. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Herbert and Graham on the grab. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Herbert throwing again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Herbert now.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Milton Williams busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. His throw incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the 1st, but a pretty good size run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can say to the head coach, let's go get it on 4th down? Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Back to throw. Jones.
Quickly into the hands of Mims.
And a quick slant, good for 8 and a 1st. Back to throw again. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll try the left side. Irving. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop? On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Now Jones.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing Jones.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And quickly they get to the line. Jones on 1st down.
Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And able to break 1 tackle but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
More from L.A. in a moment. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Off play action. Jones.
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Here's 1st down.
Back to throw. Jones.
Finding Sutton on the out route who makes the catch. Here's 1st and goal. Jones. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich.
The Broncos in the hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly.
To throw is Jones.
Well, it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Jones. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. More from L.A. in a moment. Well, got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. On second down, Irving. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On third down, Irving. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
On is the Chargers punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. So the Broncos now down by 2 touchdowns, 20 seconds to go. It's a tall order, but they do begin with decent field position on first down.
Now Jones. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week one primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for